Hello, my name is Bruce James Bales. I'm from Bettendorf, Iowa, currently reside in Des Moines, Iowa, and the film I'm going to be talking about is Ultra. When I get a script or an idea in my inbox or put in my hands, the first thing that attracts me is the story. Is the story good? Do I identify with the story? Can I see the story coming to life visually? Also, there are projects that I like doing just because someone's involved. Maybe it's a director I like working with, maybe it's an actor that I've really wanted to work with, but also uplifting stories of humans overcoming themselves, overcoming obstacles. So those things have really informed my style, I think. Ultra is a documentary short that focuses on my friend Caleb Smith and his personal and physical journey rollerblading from San Francisco to Los Angeles down Pacific Coast Highway 1 in California. This is a trip that Caleb's wanted to do for some time, so we were with him for a week documenting his journey down this beautiful coastal highway, and it's really a story of his own personal journey, overcoming himself to do something that is both physically demanding and mentally demanding. So, in all honesty, I had my doubts about him being able to complete it.
I think it's a really good marriage of mind and body.
Pacific Coast Highway 1, there is a level of danger there. Caleb had never seen it. He had never been on that road. I had driven it and known the just sheer amount of turns and cliffs, and watching him do that was inspiring and gave me a love for life and a love for rollerblading that is really hard to put into words, because when you see someone that you love and care about push themselves like that and achieve this goal and how much it meant to them, it really hits you. And watching him do that was an emotional journey for me as well.
What if this is not possible and I do fail and people see that failure?
Ultimately, when you're on a film set where everyone is serving the story and everything's firing all cylinders, it's such a beautiful, magical thing, and that's the magic of filmmaking that I love, and that feeling of seeing everybody come together for this one cause. It's honestly the most beautiful thing.
What's up, my name's Caleb Smith. I am here at the Golden Gate Bridge because I'm getting ready to ultra skate from San Francisco all the way to Los Angeles, California. I'm gonna be spending roughly 7 to 10 days skating down California Coastal Highway 1. I'll roughly be skating around 472 miles, but with trips like this, it varies from day to day. Sometimes you have more miles than you would have thought or less miles. So it's really a discover as you go kind of thing. I think my favorite part is as soon as you get out on the road, those first few strides, when it's dawning on you that you're about to take on this extreme challenge, and you just feel this new sense of freedom. You're about to go on this adventure and discover so much, and it just fills you with like a really wonderful sense of energy and a connection with yourself mentally, spiritually, and physically. I'm in Half Moon Bay. I did 30 miles yesterday, which was a good start. A lot of climbing and a lot of just getting used to what I think the trail is gonna be like. I'd say 70% of it, the shoulders were pretty smooth and 4-foot average shoulder, so I had enough room to stride comfortably. Traffic's right there, but when you have the wide shoulder, it's not really ever scary. There were a few parts going up some of the steeper hills where there was no shoulder, and I sort of had to skip along in the openings of the traffic, so there'd be a big group of traffic, and then I'd jump on and I'd skate 100, 150 yards if I could, and then jump off the road again. And that can be cumbersome, but that's just going up the big hills. Once I got to the top, it was awesome. I mean, it was cruising down those hills.
Sixty of the craziest miles of my whole life. 3,000 foot of elevation gain, just like insane curving mountains on cliffs against the ocean that I've never experienced. I've never skated anything like that ever before. For real, that was like the craziest hills I've ever skated. I mean, super steep, so long, like multiple miles long, like 3 mile long downhill, it felt like. Just like you're going forever, and the weight of your pack is carrying you, and you're going, I was going as fast as traffic and just like ripping it.
It definitely puts me in a state of zen. It's like you get your body in motion, and you have to keep your thoughts in motion too, because like one can so easily dismantle the other. You let your thoughts get crazy or stop you, your body wants to stop. So if you keep the thoughts positive, and if you keep them kind of flowing, keep your energy in motion, your body stays in motion easier. I think it's a really good marriage of mind and body. You can't be super strong and not have the mind to do it. And obviously, you can have all the mind in the world, you need some sort of athleticism and discipline to be able to do it. I want to do it because for as much as I believe it's possible, I always have a fear and a doubt that I won't make it. And I love overcoming that. I love the feeling of achieving something that just terrified me, that I thought about for so long, that I thought, what if this is not possible and I do fail and people see that failure? And that's been a good learning experience for me. And I like that that's a driving factor for me, is that I'm not having to beat anyone else. I'm always beating myself. And I feel like each time I grow stronger, and that's something that I haven't found in a lot of other places in life, and I really enjoy that.
Being able to step off the road into nature and experience that and all the force that it is makes all the struggle of the day kind of melt away. When you skate this distance and then you take your skates off and you step onto the ocean front, it feels as if those waves kind of wash away all the struggle and all the pain of that day, and you just get to admire the beauty of what the world is. And that having an off day to be able to rest and prepare for the next few days and to be able to hike and see nature just makes it all tie in together to be
I think, what an ultra skating journey is.
Peace out, guys. Definitely halfway. I don't really know though. I've been a big surfer. 2 days. Insane hills. No service, so really mentally isolated. But everything out here is like so beautiful and so silently powerful that even though you're all alone, you don't feel alone.
It's day 9. I'm about 90 miles from Los Angeles. It has been an extreme mental and physical battle to get here, but I think, over the hump in the home stretch. I feel good physically, mentally. I'm excited, I'm ready. I look forward to today's skate. It's gonna be the last big skate of the trip. I'm in Los Angeles, California. I just skated here from Golden Gate Park in San Francisco, California. I left 10 days ago. Every brutal moment that was almost gonna stop me, the only thing in my head was the things that I loved, the people that I loved. The love of being able to look out and see just these beautiful sights, just like this moving thing. I'm gonna go back to Iowa and go back to work and wake up to regular everyday life. But I'm not gonna forget this for a while longer. I think I'm gonna have these waves going for a little while. And I'm gonna just be thankful for the love that's radiating inside me. It's gonna take me a while before I can fully encapsulate this journey with words. It's been profound and moving and painful, at times bitter and frustrating, wearing me down to my bones, just ready to quit and go home. And at the same time, it's been so beautiful and majestic and freeing, and a reminder of the energy and life that is within me, and I think that is within everybody. And that's always what I aim for when I go after a skate like this. I think that is one of the most important parts of it, is when it brings me down to nothing, to remind me that I'm full of everything I need, everything in the universe.